You are awake. You are breathing. Your head is pinned between two hands. Something hard presses against your skull and does not stop. You feel vibration before pain. Your body pulls. It fails. 5 bizarre medical treatments that were once considered cures. The lost past. For most of human history, medicine did not begin with science. It began with fear, fear of pain, fear of death, fear of watching the body fail without knowing why. When fear replaces understanding, certainty becomes lethal. The treatments you're about to hear were not mistakes. They were trusted, used on children, on pregnant women, on soldiers who could not refuse, on kings who believed authority meant safety. Once a body was placed on the table, there was no consent, only compliance. Some of these practices lasted for thousands of years. Others killed so efficiently they were indistinguishable from execution. This is not a story about ignorance. It is a story about obedience. Trepanation, opening the head to save the soul. You are held down, no anesthesia, no understanding of infection, no promise of survival. A stone blade scrapes against your skull. Slowly, bone does not crack, it grinds. The sound vibrates through your teeth. Your jaw tightens without permission. Again and again. This was trepanation. Human skulls dating back to 7000 BCE show perfectly circular holes. Not shattered, not accidental, carved. What makes this unbearable is that many survived. Bone regrew around the opening, meaning the patient lived for months, sometimes years, with a permanent opening in the skull. Why? Because illness was believed to live inside the head. Seizures were demons. Hallucinations were spirits. Pain was possession. The cure was simple. Open the skull. Let it out. Blood ran down faces. Hands slipped. Patients screamed, vomited, fainted, or went silent. Some died. Others lived. And survival was enough to make everyone watching believe. Once it worked, no one questioned it again. Bloodletting. When weakness was called healing. Centuries passed, the tools improved, the thinking did not. For over 2,000 years, Western medicine believed the body was ruled by 4 fluids: blood, phlegm, black bile, yellow bile. Health meant balance. Disease meant one thing: too much blood, so it had to come out. Fever, bleed them. Infection, bleed them. Pain, sadness, pneumonia, bleed them. Doctors opened veins with knives. Leeches clung to skin, swelling as they drank. Patients grew pale, lightheaded, cold. Vision narrowed, ears rang. Some doctors measured success by how close a patient came to collapse. In 1799, George Washington fell ill. Doctors removed nearly 40% of his blood in a matter of hours. He died shortly after. Bloodletting didn't fail because it was cruel. It failed because when patients died, doctors believed they hadn't gone far enough. Medicine wasn't restoring balance. It was draining life, slowly, and calling it care. Medical cannibalism. The moment you cannot reverse, now the line disappears. In Renaissance Europe, medicine didn't just harm the body, it consumed it. Human bones were ground into powder, skulls were crushed, flesh was dried, stored, and swallowed. Egyptian mummies were looted by the thousands. Their bodies were pulverized into mumia and sold in pharmacies. Doctors prescribed it for bleeding, headaches, and disease. People paid to consume the dead. The belief was simple: if life leaves the body at death, then consuming the body might absorb what remained. At public executions, epileptics were pushed forward. They were handed cups. Inside was blood, still warm. They were told to drink before it cooled. Not symbolically, not metaphorically. Your body reacts before thought. The throat tightens, the tongue tastes iron, the stomach recoils, and swallowing happens anyway. You do not agree. You comply. Refusing means the seizures return. So you swallow. And once you do, there is no version of you that hasn't. They swallowed another human being because a doctor told them to. Kings did the same. Royalty consumed remedies made from powdered skull. The dead entered the living in the name of healing. This was not folklore. This was medicine. And survival, even damaged survival, was counted as success. Mercury. The poison that was prescribed. Mercury destroys the nervous system. It erodes kidneys, loosens teeth, breaks the mind, and for centuries, doctors prescribed it willingly. In ancient China, emperors seeking immortality swallowed mercury elixirs. Many died young, poisoned by the cure meant to preserve them forever. In Europe, mercury became the standard treatment for syphilis. Patients rubbed it into open skin, inhaled its vapors, drank it, slowly. Saliva poured from mouths they couldn't control. Teeth loosened, fell out, hands shook, thoughts fractured. Some patients were restrained to stop them from biting their tongues. There was a saying, "A night with Venus, a lifetime with Mercury," meaning many died from the cure before the disease could finish them. Medicine didn't heal. It replaced one death with another. Tobacco smoke enemas. When dignity was removed, in the 18th century, doctors believed tobacco smoke could revive the dead. Along the River Thames, emergency kits were installed. Inside were pipes, tubes, tobacco. When a drowning victim was pulled from the water, still unconscious, a tube was inserted into the rectum, a pipe was lit, smoke was forced into the body. There was no consent. There couldn't be. This was done in public, on riverbanks, in front of crowds, to men, to women, to anyone pulled from the water. Sometimes the person performing the procedure inhaled infectious fumes and became sick themselves. By the early 1800s, the practice was abandoned. The humiliation was not. The phrase "blowing smoke up your ass" was once medical instruction. Stay here. These treatments weren't cruelty. They weren't stupidity. They were people obeying authority when knowledge did not exist. Every skull opened, every vein drained, every poison swallowed was done by someone who believed they were helping. And now you don't step away from this. Right now you are inside a body that medicine still does not fully understand. You trust procedures. You swallow pills. You sign forms. You lie still. This story is not over. It is happening. This has been The Lost Past. Stay here.